Welcome to another confessional. I think this is episode number 4 of Bing's Survivor Season 5 All Stars, Sicily or somewhere in Italy, something like that. My name is Wade, if you don't know already. And we're just going to go into it. There's a lot to go through. Been 2 votes, been a merge, so here we go. Starting off, I'll just real fast go through my trust rankings from the last tribe I was on, which was Gario 3.0. We had Jazzlat at 1, Savannah at 2, then Mike, Krabby, Penguin, Jocab, and Locke. Now, the first thing that happened was the Jocab vote. So Jocab ended up being the one that went home. And really what it came down to was the fact that when we swapped, he kind of lied about getting an advantage. He told us that he got 5 doubloons from it, which was like, no way. He had to do a lot, like publicly in his tribe chat. He had to throw a challenge. There's no way it was only 5 doubloons. I came to find out what it is later. It was 2 half idols is what he got, and he gave half to Xander. He also had a half idol from Jarek, so he actually had 2 half idols. Therefore, I'm assuming they could interchange. I don't know exactly, but if they could, he had an idol, and we voted him out with an idol. Basically, it was unanimous. We did throw a second vote onto Krabby. I'm actually not positive who did it. I think Jazzlat, though, just in case he played an idol, just because we weren't sure, and we wanted to be a little bit safe. So that's what happened there, and Jocab was the one that went home. So he went home on that vote. Right after that, I think Max ended up going home. Or no, it was a double. Both of us went to tribal, I believe. And so, no, that's not true. I don't know how it worked. Anyway, no, Max went home from the other tribe at the same time as Jocab. That's what it was. So then we had an auction, which I believe that's my topic number 2. Yeah, the auction. So we had the auction. It was like part blind. It was all blind, but some of the items were covered. My strategy was terrible. Somehow I ended up with the episode title for episode 8, but basically I was like, I'm gonna put like 20 to 40 to 60 or whatever on like a bunch of different things and hope I just like snag 1 or 2 if no one votes on it. That didn't happen. Everyone voted on shit. I got nothing. It was terrible for me. I should have just picked like maybe like 2 and just put like half my money on both of them, and I would have got 2. So I'm an idiot. But yeah, so we lost as a tribe, and one of the things that happened was Mike won a camping trip, and he got to pick somebody. We were all like talking in like we being me, Mike, Savannah, and Krabby, who formed like a pretty tight 4 alliance. We were talking in chat, and he's like, "Who should I take?" And we decided that he should take either Penguin, Locke, or Jazzlat, one of the not one of us, so that way we still had majority even once he left. So originally he was going to take Penguin, and then Locke asked Mike if he could go, and we're just like, sure, that's fine, but like we didn't really care. But what that did mean is that we ended up voting out Penguin. For me personally, I didn't really want to, not because there was anybody I wanted to vote out more. I just really wish that we didn't have to vote someone, to be honest with you. I ended up liking him quite a bit, talking to him. And so I talked to him like non-game related stuff. And right when he got voted out, he sent me a message and was like, that was unnecessary, dude. So I think he's a little pissed. I feel bad, but like it's Survivor. You got to vote somebody. And, you know, I wish that I could have like been able to work with him. It just didn't feel like it was happening. Not that he wasn't, but like me and him can't do it alone. And I didn't want to go against like Mike, Krabby, Savannah, and stuff right now. So Penguin went home, and that's just kind of how it is. Yeah, so Penguin went. So we had the 5 of us left. Is that really all we had? Apparently, that's all we had. I thought there were 6 of us. Oh, I had 5 on the list. I'm the 6th. I'm following along now, guys. I'm following along. So the next thing that happened is we had our merge. So so we can get rid of this. Legende. It means legends in Italian, I think. I use Google Translate, but we're legends. I also kept a little bit of lime green there for you guys. Throwback to the good old Guerrero, my true home. Yeah, so talking about rankings, now that we are in the merge, number 1, Xander. He's my number 1. We've shared everything to my knowledge. I mean, he betrayed me last time, and he was my number 1 then. I just don't get the feeling that he's going to. Hopefully it's not the case. Abby wants to say hi. She was trying to crawl up. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me having Xander as my number 1. We're doing the amazing race together in Chi-Chi's org for that, and it's going well there. So I don't know. I trust him right now, and I'm hoping that pays off. Number 2 is Jazzlat. I'm the type of guy, I tell the players this, and it's honest. I'm old school. So my first alliances is essentially what's going to be my last alliance. I don't really flip. I'm old school. So get me early and you got me for the game. So that's kind of the deal with Jazzlat. I also feel good vibes from him. So then we got Queenie. Obviously, me and Queenie are chill. We've been vibing. The only thing that worries me about Queenie is the fact that she's so tight with Savannah, and I don't know if at some point I'm gonna have to figure out how to break that up, and I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that yet. It may be, I don't know exactly how I'll do it, but without betraying one of them completely. So we'll see. But that's definitely gonna have to go at some point. But Savannah's my number 4. Trust Savannah. We've been talking we both want to work with Queenie together, so definitely a lot of trust there. 5. I'll speed this up. Mike is there too. Mike's dangerous as well. I don't know how long I can go in the game with him, to be honest with you. But I don't have any reason currently to doubt Mike, so there's that. Then Babal. Babal's kind of the same as Mike. I don't have necessarily a reason to doubt him. I haven't played with him for a little while, so to be honest, Babal could slide down. He's shifty. He's a shifty little dude. Apparently they tried to throw the auction challenge, the other tribe did, to vote out Dill, and Babal didn't go along with that, which is a little worrying. So we'll see what happens with that. And then there's Swamp. I actually want Swamp to move up this. I can see Swamp being a long-term play. I would take him very far in the game. Then you got Krabby. Then Locke. So I like Locke. The problem with this game is I genuinely like pretty much everyone in the game. Actually, I would say I like everybody in the game. So, but you got to put some people at the bottom. Locke is towards the bottom. I've had good conversations with him. Nothing revolutionary. Haven't talked a ton of game, and I don't know. I think we're just chilling with each other, I guess. Not necessarily working together, but not working against each other. And that's really how it is for most of the list. 10, we got Chi-Chi. A little worried Chi-Chi. I messed stuff up. Anyway, Chi-Chi, I'm pretty sure lied to me about winning an advantage. I'm pretty sure that, or not an advantage, but one of the secret areas, I'm pretty sure he got doubloons, and told me he didn't. So we'll see. That's my read though. 11 is Derek. Derek, I don't dislike again, but he's not necessarily a target. I don't trust him. He seems a wild card to me, and he's somebody that I think would flip if given an opportunity. I think he wants to make a name for himself as a big player, and I think to do that he's going to have to flip, and so I don't really trust Derek. And then we got Dill. Dill's a threat. That's all there is to it. If there's somebody I want to go home right now, it's Dill. I do think Dill's a little fake sometimes. Overall, he's a good kid, like him, but I think he is over the top, and not a genuine way sometimes. So we'll see. But my read so far is that this vote is most likely going to be Dill. That'd be my thought. Like, it seems like it's going to be like season 2 strong. By the way, shout out to season 2. No season 2 has gone home yet, so you know who the real best season is. But yeah, so season 2 um, has been dominating, and there's a chance that like season 2 could pagong. And Jazlet's a little worried about it. He did ask me about that. And I kind of tried to play it off. There could be some cracks. Queenie has been like irritated with the ball, and Derek, and to a smaller extent, I guess Swamp. So, and she definitely doesn't want to work with Xander. So I kind of have like one foot in each door of the season 2 like groups, kind of. So we'll see what door I end up going with. But yeah, that's my trust rankings. Getting into questions from Bing. I didn't have any viewer questions this time, but question 1, Death Mountain didn't occur, which is what almost everyone expected. Thoughts. My thoughts is you're trying to be a little prankster. There is a Death Mountain. Someone's coming back. They'll be here in a little bit. We didn't have a challenge right after merge. It's because they're doing their challenge, and they'll join us tomorrow. So this question is like a little trying to make us think that, oh, we made it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, someone's coming back. I'm hoping that the person that comes back is probably Vince Freeze. I think he's someone that would not target me and would actively try and like work, not necessarily with me, but like maybe with people that I'm working with, because like Dill and Locke and Chi-Chi all targeted him. So that would be my pick. I don't want probably Jocab to come back, simply because he would probably come back with his idol, and that makes him way more dangerous. And he was like pissed and yelled at me and like Queenie for being like sucking Mike off or something like that. So that's that. We're like 99% confirmed because Derek got an advantage. He told Xander. Xander told me that it was game info that jury starts at Final 14. If that's the case, then Penguin just became the first jury member, but Bing hasn't said that. It also seems weird. So someone's coming back. Question 2: Who are you happy to see back? Who are you happy to see back together with you? Xander, Queenie. That's really it. Everyone else I've been with for the last little bit. I guess Babal to a lesser extent, but yeah, Xander and Queenie for sure. Fairly easy question. Where did my question 3 go? Oh, there it is. No. I messed up my little... So there it is. Any future twists? To be honest, I don't really know. Hopefully not another double eviction with 2 people safe for both of them, and me going home because of it. That would suck. But yeah, to be honest, I don't really know. More something probably to do with the arena or the safari. Speaking of arena, Xander figured out that like you get a shit ton of doubloons from there, so he's got like 80 something. So me and him are probably going to combine our doubloons and get an idol. The only thing we're waiting on is if we like need it, because if more tarps get put back in, then we're going to buy those up and go back to the arena to get more doubloons. So yeah, I don't know about twists. Do you think you're contender to win? I do. That doesn't mean I think I'm going to win. There's so many people. People are good. They're gonna like take me out at some point is my guess. Obviously I'm gonna do what I can to make that not be the case. But yeah, I mean I think I'm a contender to win, but I think that most people here are contenders to win. The only people I don't think can win right now, I don't think Dill can win simply because I don't think anybody would ever let him get to the end. I don't see Derek ever winning against anybody in the tribe. I don't see Krabby winning against anybody. I don't see Babal winning against anybody. And I guess maybe if Babal was at the end with like Krabby and Derek, maybe he could win. But other than that, I don't see him winning. And I think everyone else probably could win. Xander would struggle to win again too, to be honest. Except for if he's a winner that got to the end again, then people might vote for him simply because like, oh, he's the Sandra. But yeah, I would say Dill, Derek, Krabby, but Ball are probably, and maybe Xander are ones that can't win. Savannah's a toss-up. I don't know if Savannah would win, who she would beat. She would beat the aforementioned. I just don't see a route to those people getting there. Like if Savannah sticks with like season 2 type people, like Queenie's beating her. Savannah's not going to take Xander. Um, Savannah might take Mike, but she loses to Mike. She loses to Queenie. Um, she probably beats Krabby, so maybe if she somehow got to the end with Krabby, um, that's all I can really see. Question 5: Who are the biggest threats out there? I think I'm a fairly big threat. Dill is obviously a big threat, but Jazzlat is one, which is one of the reasons I want to keep working with him. So I think that Jazzlat ends up being like a fairly big target. He's been a little bit more proactive, trying to make a little bit more moves. Is like my perception at least. Mike is obviously a big threat, so keeping some of those people around is good. Not all of them. So some need to go. Some need to stay for now. Question 6: Who are you shocked to see still in the game? To be honest, nobody. Like, if I was like going down the list of like players from the very start of the game, this would be dang close to like where I would put everybody. Only people I maybe like Krabby I thought would have gone home early just because she'd been less active. But like, truth be told, like this is who I thought would be like at the final 12. Or what are we at? 13, final 13, including myself. So like, Bing's like predictions suck compared to mine because I legit like would have picked all of these. The only person like maybe I could see that did get voted out that would be in this would be I guess Jocab or Vince Freeze. Everyone else I thought would go early. So I think maybe that's why Bing's been largely bored is because most of the votes were predictable. So that's yeah, I think this is where it's going to start getting spicy. So we'll see. But I ran long again. I didn't think I was waiting a long time to do it, but then like just a shit ton of stuff like to talk about with the new swap or merge. So next one won't be as long. I'll do one every vote out from now on. Now that we're at merge, so expect them more frequently. But for now, see you guys. Let me know if you do guys have questions for me. You want me to talk about anything at all, even if it's not game related. I'll talk about it. So, all right, catch you guys later.